Okay, we're going to kick some things off here in the kitchen with something sweet and something savory. We have Debbie Kravik is here. She's the, what are you the co-owner of, Debbie?
Bonjour Crepes and Catering. And we do mobile crepe catering in the Cleveland area.
So where's mobile? Where do you show up? Where can I find you?
We're at the downtown farm market every Friday
in
Public Square, right? And we're there from 11 to 2. But we'll also cater parties, showers, any type of event inside and out, wherever you need us.
Show us how you make one of these things. Like last time I saw somebody making these, I was in Paris, believe it or not.
Right.
And they make them on the street everywhere there, don't they?
They do. That's kind of where we my partner and I fell in love with crepes when we visited Paris. So it's really easy to make these at home.
So this is how you get the batter to go thin, huh?
Right. We have a commercial crepe maker, but you can use just a non-stick skillet at home and just make sure and spread the batter really thin. And these only take a couple minutes on our crepe makers. And with a skillet, you would just swirl it around, just really, you know, lightly brown it on the one side and just use a spatula.
How is the batter different from like regular pancake batter?
It's pretty much the same, other than I think there's more milk probably, so it's a really thin batter. Yeah. And you want to make sure again that you pour it really thinly. So
it's a little eggy too, isn't it, to give it elasticity?
There's eggs and use melted butter, and the recipe is online, so you can find our sweet and our savory recipes on our website as well as your website.
So what kind of fillings do you use on these?
Well, you can really put anything in a crepe, and we like to mix it up a little bit. And of course, this guy's sticking a little bit.
But boy, you hung in there like a champ, didn't you?
Yeah, I've had a little practice. But today we're going to be doing our signature crepe, which is a s'more. So marshmallows, dark chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Marshmallows, dark chocolate, and graham cracker crumbs. Okay. And then our next crepe is going to be a caprese crepe with tomatoes, mozzarella, and pesto. Okay.
So this is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if you folks can see at home though. Sometimes things don't go perfectly. You get little tears or something, you just hang with it, and it all comes together for you. So it's a perfect example of being able to recover, right?
Exactly. And you can always add a little more batter. I could have probably fixed that a little bit.
Sure, no, but that was great.
Thanks.
So the marshmallows are going to melt on there.
Marshmallows are going to melt.
Boy, doesn't that look disgusting, Christy Capel?
Oh, yeah.
They got her on a leash over there. You ever trying to get over here?
Let me go, Tommy.
This is probably my kid's favorite crepe. I think this is our kid's favorite.
So you crumble graham crackers on there with the marshmallows.
Crumbs, and then just want to fold it just to make sure the marshmallows melt nicely.
What days are, that's Friday at Public Square, right?
Yes, correct. Fridays at Public Square. And then we also work other events, festivals. Tremont Arts Festival we'll be at this year. And as I said, showers, graduation parties. We can set up our crepe cart anywhere, inside or out. So.
Oh yeah, there it is, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fridays across the old stone church. But like I said, in Paris, where you said you fell in love with this, they've got, they put all kinds of crazy stuff in it, and people are eating these all over the place in the streets.
Exactly. And just like a hot dog stand here, they would have a crepe stand. So do we have time? I was going to make our savory crepe next.
Okay, so you've already got one, so we can heat it up rather than start from scratch.
Exactly.
So it's a very versatile product.
It is. And for some, you know, some of our events are busier and we don't have a lot of time. For instance, for a corporate catering event, and you can make these a day ahead. And we don't like to freeze them. We just like to set them out, and they stay fresh.
So you don't even have to refrigerate them then when you do that, huh?
We don't like to. We think they turn out better if you just leave it out.
I bet they get tougher.
I think so, yeah. So, you know, and you can use any kind of cheese, melts really nicely in a crepe.
See, I like the way you started with dessert and then you went to the savory, right?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. People in the studio like that idea. So we've got some cheese. What kind of cheese do you use?
That's just mozzarella. And for caprese, you can use buffalo mozzarella if you prefer, just like as if you're making a bruschetta.
I mean, you can put blue cheese in there if you want, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you got some cheese, tomato, and then what's this?
And some pesto.
There you go. Look at it. Well, pesto is so good, isn't it?
Delicious. So that's just basil.
Never get too much of that.
Exactly. Basil and olive oil and pine nuts.
Now, if somebody wanted to try to make these at home, like you said, in their own skillet, is there a recipe out there, or is there a batter mix you can buy?
You can actually, there are mixes you can buy, and we've tried them, and they're fine. I think homemade definitely tastes better.
Always?
Yes, yes. But if you're short on time and you want to buy just like a pancake mix, you know, you can do that. But yeah, if you can make a pancake batter, you can make a crepe batter. It's very simple.
So that one's ready to go.
Exactly, and that one's ready to go as well.
That looks terrific.
Enjoy.
See, I'm going to see if there's a fork around here a little bit. There might be. Sometimes we do that kind of stuff. Hey, so if I want you to come over to my house for a party,
yes.
How do you charge for something like that?
You know, it really depends. There's so many different options with what you can put in a crepe. It really depends on what, you know, the number of people and what you're putting in a crepe.
See how nice that is? That's really nice. All melted together, a little tomato.
But we can work with you. I know one of our more popular parties that we do would be an a la carte crepe party, so we can have 10 or 15 different ingredients and people can pick their own, exactly.
That's
and
great.
That's a real popular one. So.
Terrific. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.